What is up, guys, and welcome back to RevoRadio. And a few days ago, we got some gaming related news that sounded awfully familiar. The creator of Left 4 Dead is making a brand new co-op shooter. Oh god, here we go again. Was my first reaction, because we've been down this road before, same narrative, same type of game, and we all know how that story ended. Back 4 Blood wasn't a bad game. It was a great game. A great example of overpromising and under-delivering. See, the big problem with slapping in a "from the creators of Left 4 Dead" label onto your game is, yes, you'll get a really easy and really effective marketing for your game, but it's also a death sentence if your game isn't better or at least as good as Left 4 Dead. It happens in Back 4 Blood, it will happen to this game, and now I'm actually starting to wonder if Valve is paying these guys to boost Left 4 Dead's player count, because if they are, it's working really well. But there are some interesting tidbits of the story, so let's dive in and see if this game will even have a chance or the potential to finally be the Left 4 Dead killer. But first, what do we really know about this game? Well, nothing. But wait, don't click out yet. We can still try and read in between the lines and speculate what this game might be. We have no information about the theme, the genre, the gameplay, the story, or really anything pertaining to the actual game itself, but we have some information about the individual behind it, the projects he's worked on, and the company behind this next venture to the very charted territory that is Left 4 Dead. So to get things started, let's talk about the elephants in the room. Is this game being made by Valve? No. Is this game being made by Turtle Rock Studios, the original creators of Left 4 Dead and the very same people behind Back 4 Blood? Kinda, but also no. This game is actually being made by Mike Booth, the original founder of Turtle Rock Studios and one of the core creatives behind the original Left 4 Dead even before Valve's acquisition of Turtle Rock. He worked for Valve up until 2012 when he decided to work for Blizzard Entertainment instead as a game director for an unannounced project called Avalon. Avalon was supposed to be Minecraft, but in the universe of World of Warcraft, except with a storyline, quests, and even dungeons. So basically Dragon Quest builders. And after Blizzard, he worked for Facebook on their social VR products for the Oculus Rift, and after that he joined the board of directors at Resolution Games and worked on a tabletop RPG called Demio. And that leads us to the present, where he now works as the Chief Creative Officer at Bad Robot Games. Looking at his history, he's mostly worked on games focused on co-op and multiplayer experiences, so at least this guy has a lot of experience in making games where, people actually have to interact with one another. Now, Bad Robot Games isn't really a household name, but Bad Robot is. That's because Bad Robot Games is the video game division of J.J. Abrams' very same film production company, Bad Robot, known for movies like Star Trek, Super 8, Star Wars The Force Awakens, and even TV series like Lost, Westworld, and Castle Rock. It's a very well-known company for making many incredibly decent movies, but it's a company that barely has any experience in making video games. In its own wiki, it's credited itself for working on Weird West and Moonbreaker, but I can't really find any proof of this claim. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm lazy, I know, but looking for Bad Robot within these two games' wikis return 0 results. The only game that can actually be attributed to Bad Robot Games, well, easily attributed to Bad Robot Games, is Silent Hill Ascension. That weird Silent Hill TV series that was pretending to be Until Dawn, but you have to vote against others to get the result that you want. I still don't know how to feel about that. So I can only really see this going one of two ways. One, Bad Robot Games creates a game with an entirely brand new IP, or two, they make a game from one of the IPs that they currently hold. But looking at the movies and TV shows they've made, it seems that they don't really hold much creative intellectual property. Rather, the company company seems to be more of a, movie contractor. But considering that this is still a film production company with over 2 decades worth of history, they must own some properties in-house. So with a quick Google search, Google AI shows us that Bad Robot, the production company founded by J.J. Abrams, owns original intellectual properties such as the film franchise Cloverfield. Ooh, that's a really good contender. Imagine if the next Cloverfield entry is a Left 4 Dead style video game. Now that would be so sick. The TV series Alias, what the fuck is even that? And the video game Bandwidth? Huh? Bad Robot Games Bandwidth. Bad Robot Games. There are no games. Either Google AI is hallucinating or it accidentally data mined the title of the next Left 4 Dead killer, and it's called fucking Bandwidth. If any of you guys know what bandwidth means for Bad Robot Games, do educate me in the comment section, because I really have zero fucking clue what this AI is talking about. But what else do we know about the game? It's going to be a 4-player co-op shooter built on the foundations of what made Left 4 Dead special. It's currently known as Project Tacoma. It has an ongoing survey asking about controller versus keyboard mouse preferences, games you like to play, if you use voice chat, etc, etc. You can sign up for the playtest, which means there's already a playable form of the game. And the PC requirements are listed as RTX 3070, 8GB VRAM, 32GB of RAM, and a Core i7 or above. That sounds pretty beefy, but that's probably the requirements for the playtest, so this is probably just some, needless worry, and when the game comes out, it'll be optimized and, lower end systems might be able to play it. But even then, 32GB of RAM for a 4-player co-op shooter game sounds a lot, except if this game features an open world. And considering that it's asking for at least an RTX 3070, this game may also be featuring some realistic art styles. As for the project being named Project Tacoma, it may hint at the game being set in Washington City, Tacoma, but it could also be completely unrelated or is referencing an entirely different Tacoma, like the Toyota Tacoma, for example. So as of right now, I present you guys with 3 possibilities of what this game could possibly be. 1. Another zombie game, literally just Left 4 Dead reskinned like Back 4 Blood. 2. A game where you fight against the horrors of 5G with guns and shit, and the title of the game is fucking Bandwidth. And 3. A Cloverfield co-op shooter game set in the city of Tacoma. That's really all I have. That's all of my predictions for what this game might be, but if you guys have any thoughts or ideas as to what the hell this game is, please feel free to comment your predictions in the comment section down below. And I'll pin a list of the first unique predictions that I see in the comments, and I'll do a giveaway for the winner through Fanatical. I know I'm still an extremely small channel, but these guys should really sponsor me at this point, because my emails are open and I might get swiped by Humble Bundle or something. But until then, I'll keep gambling away my money at Fanatical. Then that's all for this video. Hit like, subscribe to the channel, and I'm fairly certain that there's still 2 game keys that haven't been claimed in this Subnautica lawsuit video. But until then, bye-bye.
Get your shitty videos right here. Watch more, drop more views. We'll be back with more, so stay tuned to RevoRadio.